Hi, I'm John Panola,
I'm Morgan Smith,
and we've done a lot of push-ups in our day.
and we're here to show you how to do one the right way.
Alright, now Morgan here is going to demonstrate how to do a perfect push-up. Now that is a perfect push-up. Now we're going to show you a lot of the common mistakes that people make when they try to do push-ups. Alright, first thing we have, and one of the most common things, is hips too low. When you dip your hips, you make it easier to do a push-up, enabling you to do more reps. But you're not going to get the same results when you do it that way. And really, it's not a push-up. Now sometimes this is difficult to see. That's why a lot of people get away with it. Now, like Morgan showed you, you should have your hips like this. With, some people say to have your body in a straight line. And we think your hips should be ever so slightly higher. Just a little bit, not very much. Now, a lot of people, when they do them, dip their hips like this. At the same time, they bring their chest up, and they touch their abdomen instead of their chest. And they go like this. You're not going to get anywhere near the result if you do that, as opposed to Morgan and his perfect push-up. Another thing we have is, and this is much less common, but still people do it, hips too high. Now, this is very easy to see, and a lot of times you'll find young children doing it with not enough upper body strength. They're going to bring their hips up like this, and they're just going to bring their head down. Again, that looks ridiculous, and that's an exaggerated example, but it does happen. One more thing that I've got is that people don't bring their chest down, they just bring their head down. So when they're supposed to be like this, people are going like this. I know that looks ridiculous too. We've seen videos online that look far worse. Alright, now Morgan's got a few for you.
Some things that really bug me, people not going low enough. You have to go all the way to the ground, like this. I've seen many people, majority of people, going like this, or maybe even this.
You see, when you do that, you only get the upper extension, and that is going to work the triceps some, but you're not going to get anywhere near the chest development that you want.
Now, another one is not extending at the top. Now, when you're going for high repetitions, like people online try to do, they're not extending. It's hard to notice, but it makes a big difference, and when you extend, you really work the triceps. You have to extend at the top. Now, if you just do this,
just like Morgan said, and you see, it's very hard to notice. That's why a lot of people get away with it.
yes, you're going to do more that way, but not the right way. And you're not going to get near as much work on the triceps. Now, another one is hands too wide. Bring your hands wide.
Again, when you do this, you shorten the distance that you have to travel, making it a lot easier and able to perform a lot more reps.
You're not getting near the results that you should be.
Now, Morgan, why don't you show them where you should put your hands on a good push-up?
Well, you want to go a little bit wider than shoulder width. You want to put your hands at shoulder width. Then where your pink is at, you want to put your first finger.
Again, this isn't exact. You can go about a finger each way with this.
Right there.
See how Morgan does those? When he does them like that, he involves his chest, his triceps, and his shoulders, getting the maximum results for a push-up. Now, let's just review real quick all the things that we were talking about. We've got hips too low, hips too high, bobbing of the head, and the chest much too upright. We also have not going low enough, not going high enough, and hands too wide. Morgan, why don't you demonstrate 5 more perfect push-ups?
Also, when you're doing push-ups, and yes, you do go all the way down, but if you bounce, it's not good. Explain.
You see, this is a common thing that also people do on the bench press, which is not right. You want to touch your chest to the ground or the bar on the bench, but you don't want a big bounce. All right, you're good. That's just going to detract from your overall development, and it's really cheating. You're going to use your momentum to come up instead of your muscles. Thank you for listening with us, and hope you have a good time with your push-ups.